Hey everyone, welcome to Indeco Academy. My name is Corey Livingston, and today we're kicking off an all new series about the anatomy of furniture. And in this very first episode, we're going to be taking a look at the desk. Now, everybody has a desk. There's one in every office. It's one of the most common pieces in any space, yet it's still one of the most misunderstood when it comes to industry terms or how to actually specify them. So I'm going to walk you through the key parts of a desk, the names we use in the industry, and what you should pay attention to when you're working with specs or with drawings to make your procurement process a lot easier. So by the end, you're going to have a much clearer picture on how desks are put together and the language you'll need to communicate like a pro. Let's dive in. So we're going to start off by taking a look at a very executive style desk and roll back from there. This desk has a lot of the pieces and parts that we're going to want to know the names for, and that can transfer into our basic knowledge of maybe an L-shaped desk or something that's less robust. So the first part of this desk is going to be our main work surface, which is also known as our desk shell. So this desk shell is comprised of three different parts. We have some end panels on each side. We have our work surface that is on the top, and our front panel, also known as a modesty panel. Now that modesty panel can come up half height or be a full modesty like you see here. They're made out of a bunch of different materials. You can get these modesty panels in PET, in fabric, frosted acrylic, even metal. On the other side of the desk shell, we see a support pedestal. Now this support pedestal is a box file configuration. It can also come in a file configuration as well. Now let's take a look at the next part of the desk, which is the grommets. These serve an important purpose when routing wires from the top of the work surface down into the underside of the desk and onto a very particular piece for a U-shaped desk setup, and that is the bridge. Now the bridge spans two large work surfaces and provides a contiguous top throughout the entire desk arrangement. That bridge will lead us to the back part of the desk, which is also known as a credenza. Now, a credenza is not an exclusive term for storage used inside of kitchens for plates and cutlery. We also use it in case goods as a desk credenza, but it does share the same kind of shell as a storage credenza. Now, the very top piece and portion of this desking arrangement is a stack-on. That stack-on provides an extra amount of storage for that back credenza work surface, and that leads us to our wardrobe. Now, again, just like in a house, this is used to store clothing or any kind of personal effects or items. Say we don't want something that robust. Let's take off the wardrobe, the stack-on, the credenza, and we want an L-shaped desk, but right now we have a bridge on an L-shaped desk, and that doesn't do us much good. So let's put the right piece on there for an L-shaped desk, and that's going to be what's referred to as a return. Now that return clicks on and provides that contiguous work surface in a smaller L-shaped application. Say we want to go even smaller, we could put another pedestal on top or on the underside of this desk. Now we have a double pedestal desk. And single surface desks will work in a variety of applications, but even if we want to jazz it up, by putting in a pedestal on one side and then maybe changing the leg out or that end panel out for a leg, we can get a completely different looking desk. We can even use a square post leg and give it a completely different look and feel. And that's it for part one of our anatomy series here at Indeco Academy. Today we looked at the desk, broke down the key terms, and got a good foundation for how to specify with confidence. In the next episode, we'll keep building on this knowledge with more pieces you see every day in learning environments. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow Indeco Academy so you don't miss what's next.